Hello, Ayana. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Randy, thank you for following. Appreciate that. How you doing today? Good to be back with everyone. My name is Soul Keever. Today we're going to be continuing the excavation of Hobbs Barrow, everybody. And last time we played this, we discovered this is a very creepy game. Not a lot of jump scares, but it's got a lot of ambiance. How's it going, Mahoy Manoy? And also, we discovered that this girl is going headlong into things that she probably should not. How are you guys doing this morning?
That candle didn't last long.
I don't think this is a very high quality candle.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore. I don't wish to carry the bowl around with me.
Forgot your glasses, so you're struggling at work. I'm sorry you're struggling at work, Mahoy Manoy. Well, maybe you can, just fumble your way through it and pretend enough to get through. What's going on, OGT Sizzle? How's it going? Brandon, thanks for all the likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. This.
What's this?
Chad move. You and me both, douche Bagginston. What the hell?
There's a strange stone strapped to the cover.
Why is there a stone strapped to this? What is that? AIAW. Y'all. Alright, it says, Day 1. Arrived after a decent day's ride from Bakewell. This is a curious place. Locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. The cock on a rock. Yeah, see, there you go. Ayana's got the right idea here. We all saw it. It was clear as day. Can't pull the wool over our eyes, baby. But you can certainly cock like a crow, cock-a-doodle-doo. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here, not give up on day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. Day 4. True to form. Journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional sight, a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea gravidarum. Well, that was a $5 word if I've ever seen one. Hope this man paid well to speak that word. I am sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. If he only knew. Lo, a place of miracles. A planted seed sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold no meaning here, but I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. Rho, Theta, Epsilon, Z. Found the code was simply the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face toward the 7th Archontic. In God's name? Okay. Sounds like the ranting of a crazy man. Oh. You know, those look like hands, I thought, but then the closer I look, the more they look like snakes. When the sun and the 2 moons meet, Guardian shall be defeated. A dead language reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper, not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I will pour out my spirit. I don't know why the last one is so much more ominous. Because red makes everything more ominous.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash. I don't recognise the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
Earl, isn't that your dad? It sounded like your dad. I would bet anything right now that was her dear old daddy. Maybe she's never seen his handwriting.
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman? That were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I've felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
Continue accusing him or relent. Oh, I think we should escalate. Escalating is always the correct choice.
Objects do not appear from nowhere. You must have put it there.
Miss Bateman, I've never even seen this book before.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there. Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
Without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Oh God, I don't know, man. Should we trust him? I mean, he's like the only guy. Well, he does say honest conversation. He's the only guy that's even willing to talk to us, so maybe he knows something. I don't know, let's try it.
Take a look.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Neither can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
The only other person who could maybe help me with it would maybe be the blacksmith. And I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone is going to help me.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny-looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
What were it about?
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different. Great peaks soared in the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow, eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal. You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin. They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow, hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
Hello,
See you soon.
Hey, April, how's it going?
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear. His lordship
Doing
won't be
kids' laundry.
pleased.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days. Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
Doing kids' laundry, huh? I hope it's... Well, I hope it's getting clean. I hope there's... nothing spicy.
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Boy,
Be
that
careful,
knife...
Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
Yeah. Alright, what do I have on me? Pretty sure nothing I can use to get that knife loose, because all I got is this weird stone, journal, worm, chisel, lantern, trowel, glove, room key, letters. Good assortment of items that will do me absolutely no good. Well, I'm sure the kids will appreciate clean laundry, April.
Right.
They don't now,
I need
they
to
will
convince
later.
Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs Barrow and find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in peace, Kenneth.
Uh-oh. That seems, oh man. Rest in peace, Kenneth. That seems like, speaking of premonitions, I still think that her assistant, her quote-unquote assistant, is a little DED dead. Oh, by the way, I wonder if anyone robbed her blind.
Perhaps I have something in here that could help me get the knife unstuck.
Oh, hey.
No, there's nothing useful here.
Alright, well, I got my hopes up for a second. That's...
It's Herbert, the local stray.
Hey, kitty. And Herbert just kinda... he gets around,
I
doesn't
don't
he?
wish to wake him up.
Hey, Herbert. You keep doing you. He's a nice kitty, even if he does smell, and he looks all frazzled. His fur is probably all kinds of... feels all kinds of ways.
Good day.
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, this is like the market day stuff, isn't it? This lady's setting up her cabbages. The hell is he doing here? Father Roche?
Good morning, Father Roach.
Ah, Miss Bateman. What a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed. Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography. Did you make it yourself?
No, never mind. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture. You're welcome to join us.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Well, after the things we're gonna see, might sound pretty appealing.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
Oh yes, a rather important fellow around here. His vast land holdings give many a steady employment.
I hear he is renovating an old chapel on his land.
Aye, I've heard such reports. He believes this to be a godless land, something I wholeheartedly disagree with. To which god his chapel will be dedicated to remains a matter of concern.
Why do you say that?
Oh, my apologies. Don't listen to my oafish conjecture. Let us move on.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Okay.
The blacksmith looks closed.
One guy that probably could have, maybe could have helped me with this journal, of course, is closed. Let's have a look around. You know, we're probably just gonna go over to that one guy and, like, go over to his farm and have him look over my papers, give me permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow, all that nonsense.
Hello, Wally.
What the
Go
heck?
away! You gave the door back to my sister.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real, and thanks to you, I'm cursed.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
Go away.
This kid's so salty. I'm glad I came this way. Just to see how riled up he'd be. Wah, you stole my sister's dolly back. Oh, 1,000 pardons. Your sister gets to play with her dolly now.
I've already taken my crate.
I guess there's no reason to be over here then. Still, I'm gonna knock on his door.
Mr. Long mustn't be in.
Curious. It seems like a very early morning here. Well, let's go talk to the old man over at his farm. And maybe we'll pick up another worm along the way. Curse somebody else to die. Well, let's be real, Kenneth is probably already a little DED.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
Oh yeah, this is... You gotta stop naming her worms after, like, real-life people. Always a bad omen.
Hello? Is anyone home? Mr. Bryden doesn't seem to be here right now. I should come back a bit later.
You know, I really thought that I was gonna be, I was gonna have him look over my papers and all that. Well, I guess he already looked over my papers, didn't he? Maybe there's a few other things we need to do first. Actually, we have a whole to-do list right here. Convince Mr. Bryden to allow the excavation. Find out more about the mysterious journal. Investigate local folklore. Alright, so there's our list of objectives. That's actually kind of nice. It's great that they just kind of lay it out there for you. Tell you exactly what you need to do. Adventure games didn't used to do that. Adventure games used to just say, well, here's the game, here you are. Good luck! Everything in here looks pretty much the same.
Stained glass depictions. It's not my specialist area.
I am curious about the creek. I wonder if anyone's noticed that, like, the stone... Oh!
Thomasina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Well, Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
Really? Oh. It's getting acclimated to all that drinking.
I wonder who left me this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please, go ahead.
It'd be hilarious if Arthur's the one who uncovers the mystery of this journal.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
The hell is Mother Mildred? Is that the woman that came into the pub earlier? Or excuse me, the inn?
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
Oh.
A witch?
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here. You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Thanks, Arthur.
You're welcome.
Well, ironically, Arthur was pretty helpful.
What do you make of this stone?
It's a good shape for skimming across water. What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye, I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur. Shouldn't you be manning the station?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital.
How convenient.
Why do people think Mother Mildred is a witch? Just because a woman lives alone in the woods doesn't mean she flies about on a broomstick.
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Who are they?
Oh, you know, local folk.
Hogwash.
Some also go to her for potions and spells.
Spells? Come now, Arthur.
Truth be told, she's a nice old lady. I sometimes see her foraging in the brambles around here.
Will she burn at the stake sometime soon?
You might think us backward in Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that backward.
Sorry, Arthur. I only meant to tease. Goodbye.
Ta-ra!
Tara. I don't think I've ever heard Tara being used as a goodbye before. Maybe I have, but God, it's so old. Hey, dude. Ah!
Hello, dear.
That
Good
close
day.
up. Ness, thanks for those likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. How's it going, Christian? I hope you're having a good day today. Just playing this creepy ass game. Wondering what Thomasina's gonna get herself into next.
I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
Thank you for that
I can
spring,
assure
April.
you it does.
And you are?
James.
Hold on a second. Oh, there it is. I was looking for my soundboard there for a second. I'm pretty okay, Christian.
I can smell you.
Phew! I am ripe, April. Thank you. Oh, you know, Christian, I'm alright. I was messing around with RE4 last night, and now I'm back playing the Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I started playing this on Friday, and this game's got a vibe about it. How was it? It's pretty good until I got to the water room. Then, like, every enemy was taking, like, 2 rifle shots, and then, like, I just... Then Ashley wasn't moving fast enough, and everything just added together and kind of ended me. But still, after playing for 2 hours, I was really hauling ass. It's cool. Someone spritzed me with perfume. April's right, I stank.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you. Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest, be it a stone or a small corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist.
Those are the words of a man who sniffs his own farts.
Well, kids are paying for the laundry, finding money in their pockets.
How much money are you finding that it can pay for the laundry? God, I remember going to a laundromat a while back, and I thought, man, this is expensive.
What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished. Such a world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
Nonsense. Say you'll let me paint you.
$7? Holy shit. Oh wait, is that a 7 or a 2? Well, regardless, that's like more money than I ever would have expected. Yes, we should let him paint us. Yeah, why not? Even if he draws a stick figure, it'll be worth it. Oh, by the way, I finished editing Chapter 6 of Frankenstein yesterday, so I guess that'll be up today. I've got like two more videos of Frankenstein I have to edit before it's all said and done. And then I guess we'll start, and then I guess, hey, I'm gonna have to start Dracula soon.
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital.
I shall call on thee. Trying to decide, does this guy fuck? I don't know. Does he have game? Let him paint me Titanic style. Ah, yes. I was gonna... She said capital and not cap. Well, it is the 1800s. Hey, that's the original version of cap. It's really old school, this lingo.
Do you recognize this journal?
A place to keep one's thoughts and reflect.
Is it yours?
No, my dear.
When you play a period piece, Christian. Christian over there on the other side of the monitor cracking up over the way these people are talking.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
I don't blame you. It looks antique, he says about my stone. God, this is how people flirt over in, like, 1800s England, huh? This guy sounded like he sniffs his farts and her standing at a distance physically and emotionally.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Let's flirt. Flirt!
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
Indubitably. But do go on. How do you like your tea?
Hot, with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
The answer to all that, he could have saved all that time by just saying back shots.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
Why is this man so cultured? Like, where does he come from?
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Yeah, discuss what? I think I've discussed all I care to discuss with Fancy Pants over here. Alright, let's go meet a witch, guys. What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. What's the worst that could happen? Immediate
Thomasina,
flashback.
dear, come say goodbye to your father. Come on now, don't make him wait.
I don't want to. Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time, but we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
Oh, I really want to go back in that hole. I really
I
want
shan't
to.
be visiting the badgers again. I was lucky to escape intact.
You're not going to let me go back in the hole, though. That's heartbreaking. Yeah, at least we can finally get through these woods. These guys were working on this place the other day, and I couldn't go anywhere in here. Jesus Christ. Take it you're the witch.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewley Station.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off. Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to. How's your sightseeing going then?
Save
your words, young lady. I know you're no sightseer, and I know exactly why you're in Bewley. You won't get far by lying to me again.
I'm sorry,
I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
Oh.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man. William.
He was here, in Bewley.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning. But I'll never forget those eyes.
You and me both, Christian. Yeah, if you don't double dip, what's the point, bud?
Why was my father in Bewley?
You were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow.
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
Hello there, Pinchy. How's it going?
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill. Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother was with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Adam.
I made something to help her.
The journal. This was entered in the journal. It belongs to my father.
No
What
shit.
journal?
She just put it together. She just figured it out. Boy, we have a real brainiac on our hands. I figured that out like 20 minutes ago, brother.
Take a look at this. A passage recalls meeting a local wise woman to seek a tincture for his beloved's nausea gravidarum.
Aye, that's me. I made the tincture for him.
This is incredible.
You don't recognise your own father's handwriting?
It's been so many years since I've seen it. What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The Moors are steeped in folklore.
He's a little helpful, but she didn't know everything. I guess we can only find out by digging. I wonder what she's got to say about that.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Binding magic?
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Hogwash. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after. Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
God, even she's got the sense to say, don't do it! Like everyone's saying, don't do it! She still wants to do it.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my father?
From memory, it were just the two of them.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
She's more of an incense kind of gal.
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt there is such a tale. Name any beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
My thoughts precisely. Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you'd best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know he invited you here.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see. Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him, nowt more.
Thank you for your help, Miss Walker.
Well, now that we know this is our father's journal, maybe we could, I don't know. I'm not sure. Does that tell us a lot? She'd be probably a stronger cautionary tale than it is right now.
I shouldn't enter uninvited.
That's fun.
Miss Bateman,
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Miss Walker. One cannot abandon reason.
Well, she did warn her. As did, like, a dozen other people.
Thomasina, come here this instant.
Flashback so
I'm playing
soon.
with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
Can I bring my dolly?
I'll be back soon, Josephine.
No, I can't bring my dolly. Okay.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
Well, I did say I'd be back for you, Josephine.
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
Girl without her dolly is a sad day indeed.
Where did Mummy go?
Oh, Mom just eased off before I could even get my doll. April, thanks for those likes. It's like number 1 is Ness, followed by April, and then Brandon on TikTok. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Yeah, Mom just ghosted. I'm gonna level with you guys. I think that Thomasina's mom kind of sucks. Jesus fuck!
And I can help him again.
Swell. Guys think that hobgoblin monster is okay? Hi, Matthias, what's up? God, I just about shat. That probably shouldn't have been so scary, but it just came out of nowhere, man. Booga booga booga. Is Arthur? Oh God. Just watch. I'm gonna like talk to Arthur. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna have like nothing in his face. Face is gonna be gone.
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewley. Arthur? Hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes. Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
Thank you, Matthias. For all those likes. Yeah, that's right. I just about had a William Shatner. Oh, I'm gonna need some, April. Speaking of laundry, I'm gonna have to do mine later. Oh man, looks like Matthias is rocketed right into number 3 on the likes board. Alright, I'm just gonna hang dong here and see something's wrong with Arthur, but I'm gonna do this anyway.
Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had. I was at Hobbs Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream. I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur? Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
I don't think we're gonna talk later.
I'll leave him be for now.
Something's wrong with him. Matthias just rocketed up to first place on the likes board, guys. Wow, that was weird. That was what the hell, brother?
Good day, James.
My dear.
How is your painting coming along?
Quite well, but it needs more work. I'm aching to show you, but I must restrain myself.
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Alright. Let's go find out if we can start excavating yet.
Hello?
I love it when creepy children just stare at me. It's the best. Oh crap, another flashback. Why does it sound like something's burning?
Mummy?
Get away from the fire, Thomasina.
What are you burning?
Nothing. Just waste. Now go inside.
Abrax. Mummy, what is this?
Waste. Burn it.
I guess we're on the right track, guys. Thanks for all those likes, everyone. Appreciate it, April, Matthias. Matthias with 1,354 big ones. April with 850. Mr. Bryden, can I start digging on your property yet? I'm sorry, I apologize in advance for going a little crazy.
Good day, Mr. Bryden.
Miss,
I...
I'll stop you there. I know what you're going to ask. No, I haven't changed my mind. There'll be no digging here, lass.
Mr. Bryden, allow me to explain. There has been an astonishing development this morning.
Yes?
My father was with your brother during the excavation.
Oh.
Yes. Can you believe it? I had no idea he had been here.
The answer's still no, lass. I saw what happened to poor Samuel. I won't risk the same happening to anyone else.
But...
That's enough now. You can feast your eyes on that hovel to your heart's content, but there'll be no digging.
Here, what if I show him this?
What do you make of this stone, Mr. Bryden? It was strapped to my father's journal.
Wait a minute. Let me see that. By God. Wait here a moment. I need to get something from inside.
I waited for what felt like an age. I now realise that Mr. Bryden must have been in a great debate with himself, wondering whether or not to share his own piece of the mystery with me. The goat stared at me, seemingly in pity, as I stood there in that rolling fog. Finally, Mr. Bryden emerged.
Now then, as far as I know, what I have here is the only thing that Samuel brought back from Barrow. Take a look.
Incredible! A pear!
That's been in my drawer ever since Samuel passed. I suppose it might be important, so I kept it safe. Fate is clearly playing a part in your arrival, lass.
Please, Mr. Bryden, allow me to excavate Hobbs Barrow, a place that is no more than dirt and stone.
You're not gonna give up, are you, lass?
I'm not.
Samuel managed to say one thing about those men that helped him. I think it's time I tell you.
Yes?
He stuttered out that one of those fellows could barely walk after they got out of there. Tongue-tied too, the man were.
My father.
You what?
My father. He had an accident around 25 years ago that left him bedbound and unable to talk.
Aye, could be him.
My mother told me it happened in a horse riding accident.
Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason. Something unnatural occurred, I know it.
Mr. Bryden, we must rely on our rational faculties to explain any...
Promise me you'll be careful. Any sign of trouble, leave without hesitation and we board that accursed place up again. Understood?
Wait, you're giving me permission to excavate?
Aye. Against me better judgment. I don't have the energy to stop you, lass.
Thank you so much. I am grateful.
Don't make me regret my decision. Take Samuel's stone.
Are you sure?
Aye. Give it back to me when you're finished, though.
I promise. Thank you. I'll be sure to show you my discoveries, Mr. Bryden.
I'd rather you don't. Now then, I've got things to get on with.
I don't suppose you can spare any labour to help me with the dig?
Don't push your luck, lass. Market's on today. Plenty of able-bodied men about. Ta-ra now.
Me with no money.
And like that, I finally had permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow. As exciting as that was, I was distracted by what Mr. Bryden said of his brother's associate. There was no doubt in my mind that father was the stricken man he spoke of. You told me he was crippled after coming off his horse. Why did you lie to me? To protect me? To stop me from following in his footsteps? You failed. And so did Charles Bryden. He should have said no. He should have never given me that stone.
Cool! He should have never given me that stone. Oh, man. Hey, Matthias. Thanks for the likes, April. I appreciate that. AR. I wonder if this is important. BAZ. IAW. I don't know, what happens if we like use this on...
No, that won't work.
Nah, I didn't think that would work. Well, here it is. The big plot device. Let's go to town and see if we can wrangle up some able-bodied men. Then we can get this show on the road and send Thomasina careening towards destruction. Evidently, like, judging by everything she's saying, it's not gonna go great.
Hello?
Oh, cool. Creepy ass kid again. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
I don't like him already. Look at that face! What the fudge? Why is he smiling like that? He looked murderous.
That's my name.
How marvelous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
What?
Heavens! I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman. We have much to discuss.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry. Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvelous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this?
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
Feel that love. Thank you, April. Appreciate that, heart me. Alright, I guess Leonard's Shoulder's real. Color me shocked. I thought that I never thought we were gonna meet him. Me too, Matthias. What was she burning? A lot of questions here. All right, let's just start digging. In more ways than one. At least I ain't getting that cold shoulder no more. Boom.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
Thank you for those likes, April.
But why do you wish to excavate the Barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself. Mr. Bryden has given me permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Marvellous! I'm sorry you've had to sort all this out in my absence. When do we start?
Tomorrow, I hope. But first I need to recruit some locals to assist with the dig. It's too much work for me to do on my own.
I see. Bewley has its fair share of strapping young lads. You'll find assistance, Miss Bateman.
I bet you no one's gonna want to help. I bet you we're gonna have to do this all by our damn selves.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm not of the sort.
April thanks for all those likes, and it looks like April just soared into #1 on the likes board on TikTok, soulmates. I think he's lying too. Did you see how evil his face was? I don't like the look of him. I don't trust him.
What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewley were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew. Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself fed. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hobbs Barrow. It was long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself. The villagers believed that ridding the Barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crops started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock. Bewley were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true?
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock? No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know. Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time. The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for me liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Tell me more of this folklore you mention.
It is said that Hobbs Barrow is home to a goblin. Everyone in Bewley has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the Barrow as a thin place. The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
I think Matthias might be right. I think that Leonard Shoulder was the third man. There might be something to that. There's something he wants in the Barrow. There might be. Yeah, I'm wagering there's something about it. Alright guys, what do you think? You think Leonard Shoulder's the third man? I mean, there's only a select number of people who would have been here like 25 years ago. He's pretty high up on the list.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewley and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds, where the flesh meets the spirit world. Just superstition, of course, as you well know.
Yeah, it seems like he's got a lot of knowledge of strange things for someone who claims like he doesn't know all that much. Thanks for that ticket, April.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hobbs Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hobbs Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
I want to check something real quick. I don't know if they have this. Let's take a look. I was hoping they were going to have like two tickets to Paradise on here. Ah, well.
I have 2 tickets to the opera, and I thought you might like to be my date.
Oh, that was silly. That's the best soundbite I got for a ticket, huh? Okay. Not gonna lie, 2 tickets to Paradise would have hit harder.
This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
What do you make of these strange stones, Mr. Shoulder? They seem to originate from the previous excavation. One belonged to my father, the other to Samuel Bryden.
Marvelous things. They look ancient.
I agree. I've never seen anything like them in all my digs. Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the Plough and Furrow on the night of my arrival. Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
How odd.
Can I please have it back?
Here.
Thank you. We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman. I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories. It will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here. We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps. Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the Plough and Furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
I was starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
I guess he does. Rise.
The day was starting to test me. The word coincidence felt insufficient to explain what was happening. It was after that first conversation with Leonard Shoulder that I started entertaining thoughts of a truly irrational nature. What if my dream wasn't just a dream? What if it was all more than simple coincidence? What if that thing really could help my father? Good day, little one. Hello? What's this? A fiddle bow? There's no string.
Hello, Mariluz. I'm good. How are you? All right. I'm just a little unsettled by everything I'm seeing on screen.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours? Don't be shy. I don't mean you any harm.
Does she talk?
What are you doing out here all alone on the moors? Do you live here? Would you like me to fix your bow so you can play your fiddle again? Yes? Hey!
Should we have taken that?
Most peculiar. Perhaps I can mend the bow for her. If memories of my childhood violin lessons serve me right, bowstring is made from animal hair coated in a waxy resin. The strings don't vibrate without it.
Glad you're fine, Mariluz. Where am I gonna get animal hair?
A carved stone has... I think it depicts... It's bolt...
I don't suppose Leonard Shoulder came home, did he? Any horses?
Mr.
That's a
Shoulder
good question.
told me he'd be at the Plough and Furrow.
I didn't see any horses, but maybe there's some there now because it's like market day or something. Either that or someone might have something, but I also have no money. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off yet. People will run into something or another. Oh wait, there's like goat hair over here I guess we could use. Maybe. There's a goat that has hair. That might account for something.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Hey Mills, how's it going?
He's not answering.
Wow, he was just there earlier, bro. This is the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Okay, so maybe we're not getting goat hair.
Goat hair is much too coarse to be used for bowstring.
Okay, well, you know, it was worth a try. Mills, thanks for 114 likes. I appreciate that.
Can I interest you in a pie? Finest mutton in all the county. 2p each.
No, thank you.
You're missing out.
I know I am, but I have literally no money.
Hello, Miss Tompkins.
Hello.
We weren't introduced earlier. My name is Thomasina.
Ma'am?
How do you fare, Miss Tompkins?
I'm waiting for Mr. Ambrose. Have you seen him?
Who's that?
The milkman. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him. You are in the employ of Lord Panswick?
Aye. He employs Arthur Bewley in one way or another.
I'm in need of some help for my excavation. Do you think his lordship could lend me some of his labourers?
Maybe.
Might you introduce me to him?
Sorry, ma'am, but his lordship doesn't take visitors. Any road, I must wait here for Mr. Ambrose. Ms. Fenchurch will be ever so cross if I've no milk for his lordship.
If Mr. Ambrose doesn't turn up, and I find you some milk, would you be able to introduce me to Lord Panswick?
His lordship really doesn't like visitors, ma'am.
I'll take the risk.
Miss Fenchurch will be cross with me. But she'll be even crosser if I come back without fresh milk.
So, do we have a deal?
Aye. Bring me some milk, and I'll take you to his lordship.
Thank you.
But hopefully Mr. Ambrose will arrive soon.
Mills, thanks for 413 likes. Looks like Mills has soared straight into third place on the likes board, soulmates.
Have you been waiting long for Mr. Ambrose?
Aye. He should have been here a good 2 hours ago. He's here every market day, you see. He sells only the freshest milk. Miss Fenchurch swears by it. I hope misfortune hasn't befallen him on his way here.
I'm sure he will turn up.
Oh, I hope so.
That goat's gotta do something. It can't just be a goat just hanging out, right? Surely I get something from it. If not hair, then surely milk.
Are you familiar with Hobbs Barrow?
What's that?
Never mind. What do you make of these stones?
Oh, gives me the creeps.
Why?
Dunno, just a feeling.
Page Master, thanks for all those likes. I appreciate it.
Who is Miss Fenchurch?
His lordship's housekeeper.
I'll let you know if I find some fresh milk.
Thank you, ma'am. But tell me if you see Mr. Ambrose, won't you?
I will. Good day.
Hey up.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions to ask everybody right now. A lot of stuff going on.
I'm having some trouble extricating a knife from a table in the plough and furrow. Might I borrow a pair of pliers?
A knife, you say? I can get that out for you.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Crozier.
Think nothing of it. Wait here.
Oh, he's gonna do it for me. Well, that's convenient. Hell.
That were a struggle. Here you are.
Thank you so much.
Alright, I have a knife now. That was very kind of him. I like this guy. He's nice.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Never heard of it. What is it?
Never mind. Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I'm a blacksmith, not a cattle farmer.
Quite. Are you familiar with any local folklore?
Oh, aye. The old cobbler used to tell me some right stories. Swore he sold a pair of boots to a goblin when he were a young man.
A goblin, you say? I take it this cobbler was a regular at the Plough and Furrow?
Never drank a day in his life.
Oh,
sober
perfect.
as a judge. Have you been to the Devil's Toe?
Yes, I'm familiar with the cairn.
Some say they've seen the goblin's daughter there, playing her fiddle.
How peculiar. I met a girl near there earlier. She gave me this broken fiddle bow.
Ha! Well, you've experienced the local folklore firsthand then, lass.
Hmm.
Man, maybe I was right. Maybe we shouldn't have taken that bow.
Do you know any other stories about this goblin?
I don't have the time to be standing here gossiping about old wives' tales.
Apologies. What do you make of these stones?
Don't look like out to me.
Look at this, Mr. Crozier. It's my father's journal.
Oh, aye? Why are you showing me?
Did you slip it under my door last night?
Have you gone daft? Why would I have your father's journal?
Never mind. Did the sketches inside mean anything to you?
Looks like a load of rubbish to me.
I found out my father visited Bewley 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
I would have been just a lad. What were you here for?
That's what I intend to find out. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Well, you know, I don't know if we necessarily got that much out of it, but hell, at least we have a knife now.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss.
Ooh, I thought we were
Would
just
you
gonna
like
have
to try
cabbages.
one on the house, like?
Yes, please.
Here you are, miss.
The apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Fresh
Eh.
Scotch eggs.
Oh, maybe we feed that to the goat. Oh, look at
The
that.
apple looks somewhat rotten. It's riddled with holes.
Oh, that apple looks rancid. Try one on the house. Yeah, I can see why it's on the house. He really wanted to get rid of that one.
Good day.
Fresh produce.
What have you got for sale?
I'm selling meat, vegetables, and all sorts of herbs and things. You're welcome to have a gander.
I'll be sure to browse. Do you have any milk for sale?
Not today, sorry.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra, miss.
I'm not hungry. Tins of corned beef. Ghastly. Various chards and beets. She is selling various herbs, some familiar looking, some not. The box is full of various sprouts and onions, nothing particularly tempting.
Ugh. Alright, I'm going to the Plough and Furrow. Let's...
Joe, perhaps you've had enough sugar?
Don't you start an all.
Hello?
Oh, aye, she's back again. Can't a man drink his tea in peace? There's nought for you here, lass.
Yeah.
Horrible man. How many more sugar cubes is he going to add to his tea? He'll have no teeth left by the end of the day.
There's like a few people here. We might be able to learn something or another.
You found old Leonard, I see.
Finally.
Yes, finally. I've had some rather unbelievable news, Stanley.
Oh? Remarkable.
Quite the coincidence, is it not?
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Do you recall my father from back then?
I'm afraid not. Those were my droving days, you see. I didn't spend much time in Bewley, but an interesting turn of events nonetheless.
What do you know of Mother Mildred?
I'll tell you what I know about Mother Mildred. She wants locking up.
How so?
She owes me a small fortune on her tab from years ago. Do remind her next time you see her, won't you?
I'd rather not get involved, if you don't mind.
Be careful who you trust, Miss Bateman.
Yeah. Sometimes these games do that just to avoid, like, all the exposition that would go around with telling them about, having the conversation. Nice. I guess it's kind of nice they skipped it, because I'm not sure it would have really added anything to the narrative.
Who is Miss Tompkins?
A housemaid in the employ of Panswick Manor. She comes by to pick up his lordship's weekly paper.
I'm surprised newspapers are available in Bewley.
Aye, his lordship gets what he wants.
Lord Panswick likes to keep up with affairs from outside of Bewley.
Aye, he has many interests around the country.
What sort of interests?
His lordship's affairs are his own business.
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
Sorry, lass. I've none at all.
Never mind. Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
No, I can't say it does.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Hello there.
Yes?
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ted? Ted Cross?
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you a local, Mr. Cross?
Oh no, I'm just passing through. I'm a musician. Just myself, me guitar and me horse.
Are you a travelling musician?
Aye. I've been playing a new song tonight. I've just finished the lyrics.
What's it about?
You'll have to come listen.
What do you make of Bewley?
Can't say that I know much about this place. I don't usually travel this far south.
I see. Have you heard of a place called Hobbs Barrow?
Can't say I have, miss. What is it?
Never mind. Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
A horse, he says.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
What else can you tell me about this Saxnot?
Try not to worry yourself too much with these old stories. Leave those to the locals, Miss Bateman.
Have others spoken of goblins appearing in their dreams?
A dream is a dream, that is all. They merely make for good stories.
I know.
But to answer your question, no, not to my knowledge.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sure the locals have filled you in already, lass.
You cut quite the mysterious figure. Most had little to say.
It's true, I do tend to keep my head down. When one gets to my age, one grows very comfortable in one's home. I like the isolation of the moors. I wouldn't change it for anything.
I take it you don't get many visitors.
Oh no, nobody bothers me. That's the perk of living so far out, huh? Just me and me hens. I used to come into Bewley more often, back before my health went to bugger, eh?
Well, thanks for all those likes. Excuse me.
What do you think of Bewley?
Whilst one could consider the villages to be rather unenlightened, this place has its charm. The market's in town today. You can see that folk want fun out here.
I know where I can find a Scotch egg, that's for certain.
Do treat yourself to one. You'll not taste better.
Is there anything else I should know about Hobbs Barrow, Mr. Shoulder?
No, lass. I'm certain we will know a lot more about it by this time tomorrow.
I hope so. What do you make of Lord Panswick?
His lordship is an important man in Bewley, as I'm sure you have gathered. His family has commanded much respect here for many generations.
Do you respect him as a leader?
I do. He wants the best for the village. Without his influence, the railway line would have never come through here.
Does he want more visitors?
Aye, I believe so. He has great ambitions for Bewley and wants to share them with the world.
What do you make of Mildred Walker?
Who?
I believe she's also known as Mother Mildred.
Oh, we used to get about when we were children. Our paths have not crossed in a long while.
No, Tom, thanks for those likes. I appreciate it, dude. You too, April. I think I'm probably going to have to go back to Mother Mildred and have a chat with her again. I don't know yet.
What do you think of Charles Bryden?
He is a decent man. It must have been hard for him after that terrible business with his brother.
Without a doubt. I must say I had assumed you had at least spoken to him about my visit.
Sorry, lass. I had no intention of giving you the runaround. Again, I can only apologize.
He had no intention, but he did it anyway. Ugh. Better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission, I guess.
If you don't mind me asking, what is the nature of your ongoing illness?
Oh, just the ravages of age. Getting off this bench will be a small battle in itself. Something you won't need to worry about for many a year, Miss Bateman.
Growing old is a blessing and a curse. And what of your recent fever?
An ordeal it were. So much tossing and turning. But I'm right as rain now, especially after a mug of ale. Don't worry about me.
What are Lord Panswick's plans for Bewley?
He's rebuilding an old chapel on his estate. He seeks to bring God back to these lands.
But what of St. Edmunds? I think Father Roach might argue God has never left.
Indeed. Let's leave such arguments to them, shall we?
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Do I still have the worm? Yeah, I got the worm. Actually, I wonder if we can, like, put this worm on an apple.
The worm has found a new home within the holes of the rotten apple.
Hey! Wait, I got a plan. This is a silly plan, but I'm gonna do it anyway. What if we go, like, take all the worms and put them on the apple? Feel that love, little Remy? Thank you. Here, I'm gonna go gather all those worms and put it on the apple.
I can smell you.
Whew, I am ripe, little Remy. When you're right, you're right. Someone spritzed me with perfume so I stopped stinking so bad.
I've already taken one.
Oh, I can't take more than one?
I've already...
Alright, never mind. I was gonna, like, give them all a home, but I guess done want it. So, what if we throw this apple? Where's Haggis? Haggis is, like, behind me like he always is. Alright, you think the goat's gonna like this?
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple?
I can smell you. I can smell you.
Phew.
The grumpy thing isn't interested.
It doesn't want an apple. Thanks for those roses, Laura. I mean, when you're right, you're right. Ew. I smell bad. Dillo, thank you for all the likes. How you been, little Remy? I know, I smell, dude. God, I really want to know what's in that fresh grave. Like, it's kind of fucked up to say it, but I kind of do.
I can't see how that will help me.
Nah, why would it? Alright. Let's check our to-do list real quick. Excavate, let's see, explore Bewley, find workmen, fix fiddlebow, find milk. Boy, we got just a lot of stuff to do, don't we? Haggis, here's a donut. You hear that, Haggis? You're not gonna have to go on your rampage soon. Thank goodness for that.
Mutton pies!
God knows when little Haggis goes on a rampage, nothing good comes of it. Well, hello!
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
I know who ate all the donuts. It was you, little Haggis! Wow, Haggis, you just cleaned that right up, didn't you? And you cleaned the plate, too. Yeah! That's right. No donuts for me, huh? Thanks, Haggis. Always count on you to chow down on some donuts. We got ourselves some hair, baby.
Horsehair would make fine bowstring.
Ah!
She almost took my head off.
Maybe we should give the horsey an apple first.
Hey, girl. Would you like an apple?
Maybe now it'll calm down.
She is completely indifferent. Perhaps the apple is too spoiled for her liking.
Well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this thing, then? Ah, balls.
I don't wish to carry a...
Wait. What if we like do this?
I don't wish to interfere with her water.
Here, I have a plan. Let's go trade him for, like, a good apple. Here, this is a real galaxy brain plan. You're terrified of standing behind a horse? You should be, because odds are they'll probably kick you if you stand behind them for too long.
I don't wish to give that away.
Why not? It's a bad apple.
No, that's not it.
Desperately trying to catch this stream, but it's the last day of closing out the books for the month. Accounting can get fucked. Accounting can get fucked. I'm sorry, RCAP.
Good day.
How did you like your
RCAP!
I'm afraid it is rather rotten, sir.
Wait.
Hey up. That's slander, that is. Don't you be going around telling folk I'm handing out rotten apples.
Good day.
Freshly picked apples, miss. Selling them at a steal. Would miss like to buy...
No, thank you.
You give the bow to the horse owner. I don't know who owns the horse. The plan. I'm so hungry. Don't I know that feel? Guys, RCAP is doing some creative accounting. You do that accounting, RCAP. Yeah.
I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry.
I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry.
I'm very hungry.
Thank you for those I'm so hungries. Oh, someone's hungry. Is it me? I'm starving. All honesty, I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with this apple yet.
I have nothing else.
Actually, I think it's the musician. The excavation of Hobbs Barrow. Oh, sugar cubes. You can give that to the horse. I'm gonna show this to this guy.
Do you know how to mend this, Mr. Cross?
Aye, it needs a string. Just make sure it's coated in resin. Once you've got that, the rest is easy. Just tie the string on tight. You'll be able to do it yourself.
Capital. Thank you, Mr. Cross.
If we give the horse a sugar cube, it might like that. And then maybe we can take some horsehair. We're a friend of horses everywhere.
Here, girl. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us. I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Alright, I think we're onto something.
I must coat the hair with something waxy first, otherwise the string will have no friction.
Well, what the hell's waxy?
I'm not sure what...
Where are we gonna find wax? I don't know, maybe Mother What's-Her-Name knows. Steven, thanks for those likes. I appreciate that.
I can smell you.
Candles. That's a good plan there, Paige. I like that. Wait. Maybe... Our boy here has a candle that we could use. Thanks for the electricity. Ah, yes. I do smell. Phew! God, I am rank, guys. Yes. Ultimate power.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Damn it. Alright, fine. We'll go in here and, like, mess around with our candle.
The candle has melted. It's not much use anymore.
It's like...
That candle...
Here, what if I use the horsehair on it? Maybe she'll do something with that.
No, that won't work.
Well, that was a pretty good idea, but you know what? Damn it. Okay. That was actually a really, really good idea. I mean, that should have worked. You hear that? We should badger this guy for another candle. I guess we're gonna have to get more creative, aren't we?
Mutton pies!
Oh, I assure you, I smell awful. I am the absolute worst.
There's nothing else.
Here, what if I go in here and, like, dick around with their Bible study? Actually, they're probably somewhere else.
The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them. They are still locked.
Well, you know what? A for effort.
It's locked.
Yeah. Alright, let's just do a little light exploring first. Maybe we'll, like, ask this guy over here about some stuff. Or he'll just be gone. I mean, whatever. That's fine, too.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Could we... Here, let's try cutting some off. I said the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
No, that's not...
Hello? The hell is that? Yeah, we keep running into all kinds of weird shit. Resin?
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Okay, can we cut it off? Yes, we can.
I've collected some waxy resin.
Ah! So, do I just, like... Oh, wait, this is gonna work? Really?
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now.
You're welcome, little Remy. Okay, we've got bowstring.
I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
So is this, like, adequate now? You know what, we're already here. Let's just go talk to this lady. Probably don't need to, but let's talk anyway.
Hello again.
Yes?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
No, sorry.
Not to worry. Farewell.
No one has any milk, huh? What do you people drink out here? Tea? What do you put in your tea? I thought you people were all about that life. Ugh. I like my tea with a spot of milk and some sugar. You know what? I'm gonna knock on the old man's door. I'm gonna get him all bothered.
Bugger off!
Shah!
Ah, the unmistakable charm of old Cyril.
What do you guys think happened to Arthur? Some clotted cream, please, says R-Cap.
I don't think anyone is home.
Oh, what a crying shame. I'll find some milk somewhere, April. Gotta be around here someplace. I bet you... Oh, what the hell? Attention, Beulah Station is closed for the time being due to track damage between Beulah and Bakewell. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Midland Railway. Arthur just kind of disappeared. He like went into a fugue state and got he's gone. Arthur's probably dead.
Fresh Scotch eggs.
I'm just gonna assume that like most of these characters are probably dead, that we don't see anymore. Alright, am I supposed to, like, give this to musician guy over here and, like, have him dick around with my bow? Because I can do that.
I don't wish to give that away.
Okay, that seems to be a resounding nope. So, I mean, thanks for 101 likes.
Mutton pies!
Mutton pies, that sounds absolutely horrible. I guess the cuisine isn't all it's cracked up to be in merry old England, eh? Now let's go this way. Here she is.
Look what I have for you.
She okay? What the hell just happened?
My head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go? The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened.
This is the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. April, thanks for 3,555 likes. That's a lot of likes, soulmates. Well, I don't know what else to do with the fiddle right now. I guess we'll give it to the musician. Maybe. I mean, he seems the most likely person to handle a fiddle at this point. Alright, little Remy. I hope you get your medicine.
I don't wish to give that away.
Okay, never mind that. Find workmen for my excavation. Okay, so I guess now we have to find milk and... Maybe if we go over to, like, the countryside, we can find some milk or something. I haven't really been over to the right over here. Maybe? Thinking on a big maybe right now.
Nobody home.
Ah. Let's try going over this way and see what happens.
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Alright, so that's just like no man's land out there. You go out there, there's nothing. Just nothing for miles and miles.
I don't wish to...
Well, I know the moors are probably a little bit creepier than they should be. You wouldn't think it'd be that bad, but yeah, it makes you feel a certain way. Oh. I'm wondering now where we go now.
No one here.
Oh. It's not like there's milk in abundance around these parts.
What do you want?
Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
If you can get any milk out of old Eunice, you're welcome to it.
Eunice?
Me goat. Good luck.
Ah, shit, we are supposed to milk the goat. You're kidding me. We gotta milk the goat, huh? Alright, goat. Wait. What if I play for the goat?
I should leave the goat alone.
No, we should not leave the goat alone. We have to do this.
Hey girl, would you like an apple?
Got a worm in it.
The grumpy thing isn't interested.
Well, how do I make it interested? Ah. Oh, we have a bucket now.
The empty bucket smells of rancid milk.
Ah, yeah, we're gonna put milk in that, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's too much. Smells of rancid milk. Obviously, we should do this.
All right, we're doing this.
Hell yeah. Maybe we should wash that bucket first.
I'm not sure what that was.
If that was his brother.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Oh, you're
All
going...
this superstitious nonsense must be getting to my head.
Right, Paige. Seems like we're going a little knuck and futz. Maybe we should go ahead and wash out this bucket before we drink the rancid milk.
I should ask Mr. Bryden if he could milk the goat for me.
Well, I guess they're not going to let me leave. He's not going to milk the goat for me.
Well, did you get any milk out of her?
I tried, and failed miserably.
She's a temperamental beast.
Perhaps you could milk her for me?
I'd like to help you, lass, but I've just had a flare-up in me joints. I've worked myself too hard this morning. I couldn't bend down to save myself.
Is there anything I can do to help?
My wife would say I'm beyond any help, I'm certain of that. But if you know of any remedies for aching joints, please send them my way.
I'll see what I can do, Mr. Bryden.
I'm going to rest for a while. Ta-ra now.
Okay. I think I know what to do. We gotta go talk to the witch. Oh yeah, sure. Let's give him, like, that apple with the worm in it. That'll fix his joint issues right up. And it'll give him some well-needed protein. You guys want a worm-infested apple? Because that's all I can offer in this trying time.
That's a peculiar idea.
Alright, we're not washing this rancid-ass bucket. We're just gonna milk it as is. And that's why everyone back then got sick as hell. Ugh. Gonna be like one of those LA Beast videos after they drink my milk.
Daddy, I have something for you. I do hope you remember it. I've taken great care of it. I'll fetch it for you now, all right?
Sounds like Thomasina's a little grown up.
Daddy, you must remember this. The day that started it all. It's the red urn you buried in the garden for me. My first ever excavation. Where should I put it? Mother took away all the knickknacks that used to sit on these shelves. The pot might look nicer a little closer to the light anyway.
Okay, well, it does say the perfect spot. Oh no, Legend, thanks for that heart, me. Feel that love, thank you.
Perfect. It will catch the light from your lamp so nicely. There. I'm going to become a just like you. I hope the pot reminds you of those adventures we had together when I was a child, and how thankful I am for everything you've taught me.
Oh, Haggis!
Now I must tell you about my visit to Pallinghurst. I found an arrowhead.
Appreciate
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
I know who ate all the donuts. It was you, little haggis. Oh, you gonna calm down now? And he's gonna clean the plate. Thanks, little haggis. That was tasty, wasn't it? And I don't get any of it, do I? Yeah, that sounds about right. Or SK just can't win. Well, Haggis thanks you for the donut. Excuse me, unknown legend.
Good day.
Yes?
Do you know of any remedies for aching joints?
You're too young to be suffering from this, surely.
It's for someone else, Mr. Bryden.
Yes. I know just the poultice.
Capital. May I have some?
Well, I don't have the ingredients, I'm afraid.
What do you need to make it?
It's a simple blend made of natural elements. Elderflower and flirtwort. I can make the poultice for you if you bring me these things. Then it just needs to be applied directly to the joints. That should ease his burden.
Thank you.
Sure, we know what those are, don't we?
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you. Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
Farewell.
Alright, let's go cut some flowers down, guys. We're really stopping to smell the roses. I always wanted to play a game where I would pick flowers, and here we are. Finally, something has answered my prayers. Oh, this is living. There's flowers at the church, and there's flowers right here, so I think...
No, that won't achieve...
I mean, no. Yo, is this what we're looking for?
This looks like it might be elderflower. I'll
All
take
right.
some.
Okay, we found elderflower. Now we need to find, like, the other one. We're gonna try the church first. That's, like, probably where we'll find it. Oh. Hi, Father.
Excuse me, Miss Bateman. I'm in something of a hurry. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. Which work is that quote from?
Romeo and Juliet. Oh, he's gone.
What was that about? What was the point of that? Just wanted to flex his Shakespeare on me? Friggin' weirdo. Alright, there ain't no flowers there. That sucks. Look like there's any flowers around here either.
This appears to be a recently dug, unmarked grave.
This is the excavation of Hobbs Barrow.
Back to St. Edmunds.
I'm probably going to have to wind up going to the market square or something, aren't I? Last thanks for 2,209 likes.
This looks like elderflower to me.
Don't I already have elderflower?
A small bunch of elderflowers.
Yeah, I've already got elderflower.
The box is various This looks. I have nothing else to ask for the time being.
Well, if I already got elderflower, I don't need more elderflower. I need the other one. Where does Daddy Keep Your Cakes find his flowers, baby? Might have to ask her again. I might have to ask that woman again about, like, the flowers and stuff, just to get a better sense of where I can go for them.
Mutton pies!
I have nothing else.
Hello.
Good day.
Do you have any milk for me, Mum?
Not yet, Miss Tompkins.
Oh dear.
No sign of Mr. Ambrose?
I'm afraid not.
Well, that was a good exchange. I'm glad I went through with that. Well, we'll just look around and see if we can find any flowers in the meantime. There might be something growing around here or here. Or, yeah. Doesn't hurt to try. At the very worst, we can go back to the old lady and give her the flowers that we already found. Yeah? Sharing is caring, says Mahoimano. See, I've been telling it to Haggis all this time, and he just doesn't seem to care. You tell Haggis that sharing is caring, and Haggis just says, nah. The priest did leave in a hurry. That's unsettling. He was really beating feet, wasn't he?
I shan't be visiting the...
I really want to go back in that hole, but they're not going to let me. Alright, lady. I got one set of flowers for you.
Good day. I have some elderflowers here.
Show me. No, this is not elderflower. It's cowbane.
Cowbane?
Easy mistake to make. The two look very similar.
Oh.
It's safe to eat, as long as you're not a cow. Very toxic to cattle.
Where can I find some elderflower?
There used to be quite a few elder plants growing here in Herne Wood, but they've long since gone. Nowadays, you might find the shrub growing within a hedgerow or a private garden.
I see. What does elderflower look like?
Elderflowers are small, white, and grow in clumps on the elder shrub. Elder shrubs can grow in all shapes and sizes. Just look out for the clumps of tiny white flowers.
Alright, so I guess I have to trade some for the woman at the market.
Good day.
Here, let me ask her about,
Yes?
like, the one flower again, flirtwort. She said private gardens.
Where can I find some flirtwort?
Flirtwort is not commonly found around Bewley. It's a perennial shrub that bears small white flowers. You might find some growing out on moors if you're lucky.
Thank you.
I guess we're going out on the moors, huh? Okay.
Farewell.
God, I gotta go out on the moors? Alright, alright, alright. That's easy enough, I guess. There. Let's go dick around on the moors. Well, I've got some toxic herbs. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I have to trade the lady over here for them, for the actual flowers that I need. Oh, look at this! Look at this girl.
Hello, Jane.
Miss, watch me juggle.
Very impressive.
I can juggle even more apples.
Oh yeah? Can you juggle my worm?
I dare you to juggle an extra apple.
Easy. Yuck, a worm.
Alright, I got my elderflowers. We did the old switcheroony.
I managed to swap them without her noticing.
You'll never know the difference, baby. Oh, yeah, some cow's probably gonna die too.
It's probably safer if I don't draw any more attention to myself.
Yeah, we've already done enough damage here. But that was a
Fresh
pretty
Scotch eggs!
that was a pretty good big brain move, wasn't it? You know, the bloke that puts that in his tea probably isn't going to care that much unless he gives it to a cow. In which case, best of luck. Oregon Trail? What the fuck? Oh, very obviously not. Alright, that's right. We gotta go out on the moors. I was looking at private gardens, but we already found the elderflower. You wonder if we don't get dysentery. Alright, moors, don't let me down. Gotta be some plant someplace.
What a peculiar name, the Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself.
She said it would be on the moors. Where is this flower?
John Purchase, dearly beloved husband of Florence.
You know, Paige, that's a pretty good idea. We should go take a look and find out.
This is where I've had enough of worms for now.
He's not going to take any more worms. That is heartbreaking, friends. Reminiscent. Reminiscent of what? What now? Ah. You know, that was a pretty good idea going looking for flowers by Hobbs Barrow, but I guess not. Alright, boy, I thought we were on the right track here. I thought this would be a little bit more, I don't know, obvious? Nothing's easy when you play these games. Everything has to be done just so. Alright, I'm gonna try going on the moors again, and this. Oh.
I'll let the worm enjoy his new home.
Yeah, maybe we'll just leave that right where that is. Who the hell is this guy?
Good day.
Hello there.
My name is Thomasina. What's yours?
Ralph. Not seen you around before.
I'm just visiting. What brings you to the market today?
I purchased a Scotch egg for me tea. You want a bite?
No, thank you.
That's very nice of him, Mac. Maybe not.
I'm looking for some help with an excavation tomorrow. Might you be interested?
Sorry, miss. I've already got my own job.
Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
Excrement!
I certainly don't wish to touch it.
There's just a pile of horse shit there. Cool. And she's walking right through it. Oh, man. Alright, what if we go this way and just like...
The road disappears over the horizon. I see nothing but moorland.
Maybe we have to give her, like, the flowers we have first. And then we get to see the other flowers. Maybe that's what we're looking for.
These flowers look pretty. Someone must take good care of them.
Actually, what if we ask the plow and furrow guy for, like, flowers?
I have nothing else to...
Okay.
Hello there.
Yes?
Is that your horse stationed in the alley?
Aye. Thistlecrack is her name.
That's an unusual name for a horse.
Aye. It were what she were called when I bought her. Glutton would be a better name. She likes her treats. But it feels wrong to change it.
Thank you for your time.
Make sure you watch my performance later, won't you?
I'll try.
Thistlecrack. That's a hell of a name. Henry Mullet Forge and Axe. Thanks for 109
Fresh
likes.
Scotch eggs!
Excuse me, guys. Yeah, nothing's really showing up really obvious here, so I guess we'll just give the lady the flowers, and maybe then we'll find some more flowers on the moors. That's what I'm banking on right now. Because sometimes when you play adventure games, they have these event triggers.
Good day. I have some elderflowers here.
Show me. Aye, that's elderflower. Let me know when you found some flirtwort too.
Maybe now we've got that, we'll find some flirtwort. Oh, please God, let me find flirtwort. They said white flowers, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did.
I've no use for the cowbane.
Actually, what if we... Is there like another way out of this place? Nah, it's all the same. I have an idea. What if we go in here and, like...
Those have seen better days.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. Duplancy.
If you're looking for Father Roach, he won't be back until tomorrow.
What's the deal there?
Where is Father Roach?
You might have noticed the good father has a green thumb. He's gone to visit his friend in the countryside to purchase some seedlings for his tower garden.
Where is Father Roach's tower garden?
Why, on top of St. Edmund's, of course. He's got a lovely collection of cuttings up there. You'll have to ask him to show you.
It does sound rather pleasant. It's a shame he's not around.
Well, he does have a spare key for the tower door somewhere.
I think I'm picking up what the game is putting down.
Do you know where Father Roach keeps his spare key?
No, that's his business. If I did know, I'd fetch it myself and take you up there.
Not to worry.
I do recall him saying he hid it outside somewhere. For safekeeping, like. Were it in the graveyard? Oh, I don't know. Best wait till he gets back, pet.
Oh God, are we gonna dig up that grave? We're gonna dig up that grave looking for a spare key, and there's gonna be a body there.
I found out my father visited Bewley some 25 years ago. William Bateman, perhaps you remember him?
Bateman? William Bateman? I remember a William Baldwin. He were a right miserable sod.
My father was only in Bewley briefly, from what I understand. I'm trying to piece together what he was doing here.
You'll have to ask him. I don't recall anyone of that name.
My father took part in an excavation at Hobbs Barrow. Do you recall the excavation?
I concern myself only with matters related to the church. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful.
What do you make of these stones?
They are not Christian. I'm certain of that.
I agree. Much older, I feel.
Older than Christianity? Oh, the youth of today.
These box pews are most unusual. I've never seen any quite so tall.
We Bewley folk like our privacy. Many of the pews are owned by individual families.
Some might accuse you of hiding secrets.
Now, pet.
I jest.
At my age, it's hard to climb in and out of them. I'd rather stand.
Does the name Saxnot mean anything to you?
Is that a village near Erdlaw?
No, never mind. Do you have any fresh milk going spare?
I don't, pet.
Not to worry. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
That's not mine to interfere with. This must belong to Mrs. Duplancy. The flowers have long since dried out. I don't want them.
Alright, let's go dig up a grave, baby. We're gonna excavate things in more way than once. Ooh, wait.
In memory of William Ager. In memory of George Paxton. In memory of Romeo Hegg, dearly missed by his beloved Juliet. In memory...
Oh, come on.
This plaque is surrounded by cracking plaster.
There it is.
It would take me a month of Sundays to scratch away the plaster with a knife.
Fine, what about the chisel?
I think I can chip away at this plaster.
I think we found his key. I guess we're not digging up a grave after all.
There's a key behind here.
Yeah!
This has to be Father Roach's spare.
Look at the big brain on me, baby. As soon as I saw that bullshit plaque, I knew it.
Capital.
Mr. Shakespeare. Prattling on about his thoughts and his thunks and his burks. Yeah, well, she said grave, but then I saw the plaques and said, Found it. Look at that. White plants.
A small label on the pot reads flirtwort. This is just what I need.
Yeah, he won't miss that. Yeah, we got flirtwort. Ah, all is right with the world.
I should put the key back.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to know we've been rooting around, right? Page Master,
There.
thanks for...
I hope that stays on.
Yeah, right. He'll be none the wiser. Wasn't a very safe spot, was it? Hey. At least we can finally get our milk! Boy, this has been an adventure to get some milk, hasn't it? Never thought I'd have to work so hard for friggin' milk.
Good day. I have the ingredients you asked for.
Wonderful. Hand them over.
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
I know who ate all the donuts on No Legend.
Go. Tell Mr. Bryden to apply this poultice to the area in question. It works wonders.
Thank you very much.
It was you, little haggis! Oh, little haggis. Haggisilla's kept at bay for just a little while longer, huh? Aw, haggis. Cleaning the plate. Like the little donut muncher he is. Well, he is starving. Who could blame anyone? It's been so long since Soulkeeper has had a donut. I'm getting so thin. Haggis seems immune to the effects of diabetes. Just keeps chowing down on donuts wholesale and doesn't seem to give a shit. Kind of impressive.
Yes?
I've got a poultice for your joints, Mr. Bryden. It was prepared by Mildred Walker.
Who?
You may know her as Mother Mildred.
Oh, thank you, lass. That Mildred knows what she's doing. I should have thought to see it myself.
She said to apply it directly to where the pain is. It should work very swiftly.
I'll give it a try. Oh, that did the trick, lass. I feel like a lad of 20 again. I suppose you'll be wanting me to milk old Eunice for you in return.
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
A fair exchange. Stand well back, lass.
Believe me, I'm not coming an inch closer.
Looks like he can barely get down.
There you are, lass. Some fresh milk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bryden.
Okay. Something about this don't feel right. I don't know. Well, just give
I've got a pail of fresh milk here for you, Miss Tompkins.
You haven't.
Here.
Mum, you've saved my hide. Thank you.
Are you all right?
I'm worried about Mr. Ambrose. Any road, I'm heading back to Panswick Manor now. Would you still like to meet his lordship?
Very much so.
Now, I can't guarantee you'll be home, all right? He's a very busy man.
I'll take my chances.
Follow me, then. Come on over. It's not much further.
I mean, we just had to go this way the whole time. Just hop over the little beck there and whatever. Okay.
What time do you call this?
Sorry, Mum.
Give it here, then. What the hell is this muck?
Goat's milk, Mum.
You daft bint. Since when does his lordship take goat's milk with his tea? Oh, he will not be pleased. Get back to your sweeping before I clip you over the head.
Sorry, Mum.
Here we go.
Some fine-looking flowers.
I guess we're gonna have to try our luck with the old battle axe over here on the left in a second.
Where is Lord Panswick?
Sorry, Mum. I can't talk. Miss Fenchurch is ever so mad at me.
Alright, well, let's have a chat with her. What's the worst that could happen?
Hello there.
Bugger off, you whelp. This is private land.
Well,
Some fine... Miss Fenchurch is a cruel-looking woman, her face set in a permanent scowl.
yeah, let's try it again.
I was wondering if it might be possible to speak with Lord Panswick.
Are you deaf, girl? Don't make me fetch the guards. They're armed, you know.
Alright, you do that.
By Christ, you're like a dog with a bone. Do you want to get yourself shot?
I can assure you the only things getting shot around here are the pheasant. And perhaps the odd grouse. Greetings, my lady. Lord James Panswick, at your disposal.
Do that look,
You're
Michael
Lord
Myers.
Panswick?
As I live and breathe.
You could have told me that before.
What is life without mystery, Miss Bateman? A predictable stagger to the grave?
I was imagining someone...
Much older and far less handsome?
Yes, to be frank.
See? I can read your mind, my dear. Now, may I ask, what brings you to my manor?
I wanted to ask if I could borrow some of your labourers.
Oh? For what purpose?
I intend to excavate Hobbs Barrow tomorrow, and I'm in need of some assistance.
An excavation? How very delightful. We're in the middle of our own works right this minute. Follow me, Miss Bateman.
It's the shells, King Michael
Come
Myers.
along. I promise I don't bite.
What the shell? Here's in a half shell. Turtle power.
For generations, this chapel was a place of unique devotion. And this was until some of my more ungrateful ancestors forgot him and abandoned it.
Why did they abandon it?
Men of great wealth and power can grow so comfortable that they forget they still need the divine. The sacrifices required to maintain such a relationship were no longer being made. The chapel soon turned to rubble, and with time, even the villagers forgot him. His influence endured, but only with the isolated few who lived on the very fringes of these moors. Believe it or not, my family's fortunes have dwindled ever since. Since I succeeded my father, it has become my life's work to restore this place of worship. With this sacred place rebuilt, he shall be venerated once more, and the name Panswick shall be uttered again across all of England. He guided the hands of my ancestors. Now it is time for him to guide us. Bewley is a godless place.
Have you forgotten about St. Edmund's? Father Roach might disagree.
I shall bring him back to these lands, and this chapel shall be his seat once again. A new world.
But it seems like you wish to bring back the past.
From out of the old world shall come the new, a greater truth. But I digress. Horace, my dear fellow.
Aye, your lordship.
This fair lady here is in need of some assistance. Would you and your chaps be up for a spot of digging at Hobbs Barrow tomorrow?
Hobbs Barrow? Aye, your lordship, 'tis no bother.
Good man. You're in luck, my dear. These are my finest, and they're all yours.
Thank you. I am grateful.
On one condition.
Yes?
I've heard wonders about Mary de Plancy's Bakewell puddings. I'd rather like to try them for myself.
Your lordship, you're giving me the help of your men in exchange for cakes?
Yes.
But...
Farewell, my beauty.
Wait!
Alright. Cake.
Is his lordship joking about the Bakewell puddings?
No, miss. His lordship is a man of folly.
How ridiculous!
He treats you all right if you do what he asks. Please let us get on with our toil. If you do as his lordship requests, we'll help you tomorrow.
Alright, we have to acquire pudding. Maybe this lady will actually talk to us now.
Good day.
Oh, another strumpet looking to find her way into his lordship's bedchambers, I see.
I'm nothing of the sort.
I've seen plenty of your sort before.
Charming. Lady sucks.
Thank you for bringing me here, Miss Tompkins.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I've no time for frolicking with the flock.
Alright, how am I going to acquire a cake? I guess we should just go right to the source and ask the lady who makes them. Maybe she'll spare one. I mean, well, maybe. There she is.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. Do you still have some of your homemade Bakewell puddings, Mrs. de Plancy?
Oh, you're too late, pet. I've a few left, but they're set aside for someone else.
Might you please be able to bake me some more?
Sorry, I'm not in the mood for baking. Truth be told, my dear husband Albert passed away recently. Me thoughts are all over the shop.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Aye, he's in God's hands now.
Were you married to Albert a long time?
Aye, too many years to count. He were the cobbler here in Bewley, the most dashing cobbler in all of England, I used to tell him. Love is precious, pet. There's naught that can replace the hole it leaves in your heart.
I can relate to that in my own way. I wish you strength in this difficult time.
Thank you. With God's blessing, I'll get by.
May I ask who you have set aside the puddings for?
Oh, Father Roach. He won't be back until tomorrow.
Won't they be off by then?
Not at all. Besides, pet, as I told you, I'm not in the mood for all this baking chatter.
Sorry, Mrs. de Plancy. Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
It's the likes page. Okay. Okay. Well, how are we going to get some cakes?
This must belong to Mrs. de Plancy.
Guess we could.
I don't wish to give that away.
Well, threatening at knife point was an idea. Not a good idea.
I don't wish to give that away.
Convince Mrs. Duplancy to bake puddings.
That's not my...
Alright, we're gonna have to do some big brain shit right now. Well, I don't think that that's gonna get us any puddings, Paige, alas.
In memory of... In memory... In memory... In memory... In memory... In memory...
I bet you the fresh grave is her husband, isn't it? Oh, crap.
Hello? What can you tell me about Lord Panswick?
Naught to say, except don't be sniffing around his lordship's manor. You'll end up with a round of shot in you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Just mind your own business around here.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
The simple wooden cross bears a small plaque, on which is inscribed the name Albert de Plancy.
Relative, are you?
No, just looking.
He were the cobbler. Who's going to mend me boots now?
Hello? Does this fresh grave belong to Mrs. de Plancy's late husband?
Aye.
Rather bare, isn't it?
My job is to dig the graves, not decorate them.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra.
The simple wooden cross bears...
Alright. Well, now we've seen the grave, let's... Maybe we could ask her about something.
Good day to you, pet.
Hello, Mrs. de Plancy. I saw your late husband's grave, Mrs. de Plancy. I am very sorry for your loss.
Thank you, pet. I'm ashamed to say I couldn't afford nowt more than a simple wooden cross. He were a colourful man, our Albert. He deserves better. He loved his flower beds. He's only been gone a fortnight, and already his plants have gone to rot. May the Lord forgive me.
Plants are difficult to maintain. I'm sure Albert would understand.
His precious hippeastrum were the first to go. I would have loved to lay one on his grave.
Hey, working trophy wife, how's it going?
What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large red flowers. Hard to grow in this climate. They were his pride and joy. The remarkable thing is there's no scent to 'em. That's why he loved 'em so much. You see, he hated anything that smelled sickly sweet. Hippeastrum were just perfect. Let me know if you come across one, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. de Plancy. What does a hippeastrum flower look like?
Oh, beautiful things they are. Tall stems topped with large hard they were the remark. That's why you hippie. Let me.
Of course.
All
Thanks
right.
for your
Lord.
I think I know where to get these flowers. I think we saw some over at, like, Lord Panswick's manor. Just woke up, huh? Well, wakey wakey. Eggs and bakey, working trophy wife. I'll just be taking one of these flowers, please.
These matched the description of the flowers Mrs. de Plancy mentioned.
I'm sure this lady over here is going to give me a hard time.
There's no scent.
You get away from my hippeastrum!
Ah, apologies.
Move!
Well, that confirms it.
Yeah. It seems pretty on the nose there. Alright, let's threaten her at knife
I
point.
shan't lower myself to such barbarity.
Alright, let's talk to her instead, damn it.
Those flowers, may I please take one?
Are you deaf and daft? Bugger off!
Feel that I love working trophy wife, thank you. Damn, that was a resounding no. Maybe I can get this lady over here to distract her.
A bullying old harridan. There's no point trying to speak with her. Good day.
Hello.
I really need one of those hippiastrum flowers.
Why?
It's a long story. Might you please be able to get one for me, or distract Miss Fenchurch so I can take one?
Those flowers are Miss Fenchurch's favourites. She spends hours looking after them. Sorry, Mum. It's just that I'm so worried about Mr. Ambrose.
The milkman?
Aye. We were to run away together today.
I see.
I'm worried sick that he stood me up. Without Mr. Ambrose, this job is all I have. I can't risk losing it over a flower.
I'm sorry, Miss Tompkins. I still haven't seen him.
Do you think he's abandoned me?
I'm sure that's not the case. He must have been delayed somewhere.
Could you try to find him for me, Mum? Oh, please, Mum. I'd do anything for you if you found my love.
I can try.
Oh, thank you. You're ever so kind, Mum.
What does Mr. Ambrose look like?
He's got brown hair.
I'm afraid I'll need a bit more to go on.
Sorry, Mum. I'm too upset. Please find him, won't you?
Hey, stop your nattering and get back to your sweeping.
Sorry, Miss Fenchurch.
Alright, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Okay. Let's see how it is. Guess, I don't know, let's ask around and see if anyone else knows what he looks like.
Good day.
Hey up.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
He's here every market day.
Except this one.
Aye. I haven't seen him today.
Any idea where he might be?
Not in the slightest.
Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Time for a juicy mutton pie?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I do. Why'd you ask?
Isn't he normally here at the market?
Aye, he's normally 2 pies in by now. Don't know where he is. I'm sure someone around here must know where he is.
Goodbye.
Let me know if you get hungry now, lass.
Good day.
Care to buy some apples?
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Eddie? Aye.
Have you seen him today?
No. Well, maybe his milk's gone off. I hope so. Might mean some of his customers have some spare coin for me veggies. Ah!
Goodbye.
You know where I am.
Yes, I do. Hey, the lady with all the herbs and stuff went off.
Good day.
Hello there.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
I do, yes.
Have you any idea where he might be?
He is usually here by now.
So I heard.
He normally arrives via the road to the east of Bewley.
Thank you. Enjoy your Scotch egg.
I will.
East of Bewley. Alright.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, I know the man.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
No, lass. Why?
No matter. Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Do you know Mr. Ambrose, the milkman?
Aye, a good man.
Have you seen him today?
Come to think of it, no.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I can't think of anything else.
Oh, man.
There we are. Your shells are looking much more interesting now. I pestered Mother for years to let me bring some of your treasures here. I think she's worried that I want to follow in your path. She has hidden most of your discoveries away. I had to beg her to bring me to visit you, you know. I shouldn't worry you with all that. Do you know that I have a story for each of these pots? Well, I don't know if they're all true, but they are my memories. Even though I was so young, I still remember our adventures together. Would you like me to share my memories of them?
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm going to, whether you like it or not.
Paige, thanks for all those likes. I appreciate that.
We talked about this one already. The red urn you buried in the garden for me. It seems like such a long time ago. You were incredibly excited about this one. I hadn't gone on an expedition with you yet. You were so happy about it, showing it to Mother and I. You didn't stop talking about it for hours. I thought, how can Daddy be so excited over some old broken pottery? But it wasn't long until I understood. I think you brought this one back from a trip abroad. I would have loved to go with you, but Mother didn't want me to. I remember you being so proud of it. It looks ancient. We found this one together in that mucky old barrow near Avebury. I think it was the second time you'd taken me on a dig with you. I remember you bringing it up to your face to look inside and shrieking in horror. "There's a bloody rat in there," you screamed. Mother was so angry when you brought this one home, wasn't she? "William, that simply will not do. It's taking up all the space on the mantelpiece." Once you moved it to your study, I remember creeping in to take a peek at it. This is from the first dig I remember you taking me on. The excavation of West Kennet Long Barrow. I found it wedged behind a stone as you ate your sandwich. You said, "Now there's a tiny urn for a tiny girl." I almost forgot. While I was searching for your pots in the shed, I found one of your manuscripts. I thought Mother had burnt all your notebooks, but she missed one. It was an account of barrows across the east of England. I managed to read it all before Mother took it away. Daddy, it was fascinating. I've decided that is what I want to do with my life. I'm going to travel the country, excavating and documenting my own finds. Well, as soon as I'm old enough to escape Mother, that is. When you're feeling better, we can go out on expeditions together again, just like we used to. I promise you'll get better, Daddy. I'll do whatever it takes to make it so.
I think we're on the right track.
Nobody home.
I think we're gonna find our man somewhere out here. Mr. Ambrose.
There's something ahead on the road.
Oh yeah, here it comes. What we gonna find, brother?
My God! Mr. Ambrose! I'm going to help you. Please hold still. I'm going to cut you free. He had been so tightly bound that I could barely cut through without hurting him further. His mouth was stuffed full of flowers of a most peculiar scent. I was dismayed at such savagery, and wondered if the feral folk Father Roach had mentioned were responsible for this abhorrent act. After some considerable effort, I managed to cut him free.
Still alive.
Are you all right?
Who were lost in visions of hell itself, the devil. I saw the devil.
Who did this to you?
I don't remember. Oh, the terrible sights I saw. I won't forget them till my last breath.
Are you Mr. Ambrose?
Yes, Edward Ambrose.
You were to meet Miss Tompkins today.
My love. Oh, my darling love.
Let me take you to her. Here, take my hand. As we made the arduous trek to Panswick Manor, I probed Mr. Ambrose on who had done this to him. He insisted that he didn't remember anything, except for his nightmarish visions.
My love!
Eddie! Jesus, what happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Now, fret not, my love.
I thought you'd abandoned me.
Never. Thank your friend here for helping me out of a bind.
Oh, Eddie!
Let's get out of here, my darling.
Hang on.
You thieving bint! I'll have your guts for garters!
Oh, stick it where the sun don't shine, you bitter old sow!
The cheek!
Here you are, Mum.
Thank you, Miss Tompkins.
No, thank you for finding my poor Eddie.
Aye, thank you, lass.
Let's go, Eddie. I'm never setting foot on this godforsaken estate again.
Good luck, you two.
Good for them. She really did. She just stuck him right in front of her. She didn't even give a shit. What a Chad. Alright, so we lay these flowers. And then we get our cake. And then we begin our excavation. And I don't know what then. I assume some sort of shit's gonna hit the fan.
Perhaps Mrs. Duplancy.
Ah. No, that's fair enough. Alright, Mrs. Duplancy. I got a surprise for you.
I have something for you.
You found them? Oh, you dear child. Let's take them straight to Albert. You'll come with me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. Duplancy.
You know, the things I miss most about him are the things that used to annoy me. The click of his jaw as he chewed his sandwiches, leaving his tools all around the house. The way he'd never back down from an argument. He's just quiet at home now. Silence. The funny thing is, that's what he always craved. Peace and quiet. He were a good man, our Albert.
Sounds like he was. I'm so sorry.
Do you fear death, pet?
It's the part in between that concerns me most.
Whatever do you mean?
My father had an accident many years ago. Ever since, he's been in a state where he can neither speak nor move.
Oh, that does sound dreadful. I'm sorry, pet.
I believe his mind to still be active, but perhaps this is the worst of all fates. To be trapped in one's own body and unable to express oneself while the world continues around you. That is what I fear.
Maybe he'll get better one day.
I'd do anything to make it so. Those flowers look beautiful.
They do. Albert will be smiling down on us. Pet, I left me basket inside the church. You'll find some Bakewell puddings in there. You can have them.
Oh, you...
I insist. You've brought an ounce of happiness into my day, dear. It's only just that I return some.
Thank you, Mrs. Duplancy.
To be truthful with you, I was saving them for myself. I shouldn't be so selfish. Lord forgive me.
You're nothing of the sort.
I'll stay here with Albert a bit longer. You go back to your day, Pet. Lord be with you.
And you, Mrs. Duplancy.
Ah. Pudding. Alright, this is happening, baby.
Here they are. Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You know what?
They smell delicious.
I'm gonna have one myself. I deserve it. I earned this. She's not even gonna eat one? God damn it. You did all that work. You might as well treat yourself to one. Page Master, thanks for 1,414 likes. Appreciate that. Page Master going straight to number 3 on the likes board, baby. Well, I brought your pudding. Hope you're happy.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case, I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
Yeah! I worked hard. I deserve this.
Why not?
Splendid! I'm glad the rain doesn't put you off. You like to live a little dangerously, don't you, Thomasina? Let us stroll to the beck.
That sounds nice.
Just the rain. Big friggin' deal.
We walked side by side down to the beck, his hand occasionally brushing my own. Despite Lord Panswick's entertaining company, I had an overwhelming feeling that time was being wasted. We ate those cakes down by the beck, and as he attempted the most charming lines he could muster upon me, I only had one thing on my mind. Father. Could he be saved from his suffering? Was the answer to be found within Hobbs Barrow? I ached to find out. I didn't even notice the taste of those famous puddings. Seemingly disheartened by my lack of enthusiasm, Lord Panswick soon marched me back toward the ruined chapel.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help. Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the Plough and Furrow. I fear Miss Fenchurch might come at me with her pots and pans. It's best I stay out here. How very bucolic.
Man, I wonder what the hell happened that Mr. Ambrose got all tied up and stuffed with flowers and shit. What's that all about?
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship?
Stanley, my good man.
To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
Still have no money. How am I going to pay this?
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman. May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
You don't wish to join me in a beverage?
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
That's sus.
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires. I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder?
Your lordship?
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the Plough and Furrow.
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman. As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me. My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
You know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
You've changed your tunes, Stanley. An exciting time for Bewley. I thought you didn't want me to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Well, what can I get you?
I'm fine for now, thank you. There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment.
Wasn't this guy gonna play like a little concert or something?
I'll leave those two to their conversation.
Oh shit, Arthur's back, man.
Hello again, Cyril.
You're still here? Leave me be, lass.
Thomasina.
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
Oh. Hey?
He's stinking drunk, but let's hear what he has to say. What is it?
First of all, I must apologize to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what you were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited, I concentrated, and it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye, she's family.
And she gets here in 2 days?
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She would laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bait.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something? Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, but I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
Oh, Mrs. Buggy. Well, do we still want to go through with this? Surely not. Oh, there's the concert. that was weird. Oh, what fresh hell are we in now?
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, I were not. Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming.
Oh, Herbert's in here.
Herbert? How did you get in here?
Hi, kitty. Aw.
It doesn't matter anymore. I've got much more important things to get on with. I've stored my book. Good morning. Stanley?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Mr. Shoulder left a note for you.
Thank you, Stanley.
Miss Bateman, meet me at my home as soon as you read this. There's no time to waste.
Oh, there were a key with it too.
Oh, man. I don't know about this. Alright. Man, I don't want to, like...
Miss Bateman, I beg you, in the name of God, leave this town.
Father Roach, what is the meaning of this?
There's nowt for you here, lass. Clear off.
I beg you, Miss Bateman.
Father Roche, Mr. Farnaby, here to wish Miss Bateman good luck for her excavation, gentlemen.
Am I heck?
Mr. Kemp, you know...
An excavation strongly supported by Lord Panswick, no less.
I wish you well with your findings, Miss Bateman. May the Lord strengthen you and guard you from the evil one.
Yeah, little children, guard yourselves from idols.
Good luck, Miss Bateman.
Thank you.
whole thing is making me feel a certain way. Sus. And it's pretty sketchy. You ain't
William
wrong about that.
Paxton. Modest and
You ain't wrong about that, Paige. I guess... Oh, hey, look at this guy. Hey, kid, what's up?
Douglas? It's just a toy. It's no use to me. It's just a... Douglas dropped his toy sword.
You don't even want to talk to me. That doesn't seem good. Okay.
This key is much too small for the lock. Mr. Shoulder!
I thought he wanted me to come see him.
That's a peculiar...
Yeah.
This small key was enclosed with Mr. Shoulder's note.
Hey, what's this?
What's this? A box. It's locked.
Okay.
Mr. Shoulder, I got your note. Explain yourself. Curses. The key fits. Another one of these peculiar stones.
Ah, crap.
Wait, does this mean Mr. Shoulder was the third man on my father's excavation? There's a note underneath.
Called that, didn't we? My heart is his heart, my light is his light. That's it. Alright. God damn it. I hate it when I'm right all the time. You know what? They're right, we should leave. Let's go to the train station. Screw this excavation, we're out of here. Excavation is not worth it.
It's time to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
Ah, they're not gonna let me leave.
Lord Panswick's men will be waiting for me.
They're not gonna let me leave.
It's time to excavate Hobbs Barrow. Lord Panswick's men will be waiting for me.
Alright, okay, I guess... Man, this lady is not gonna be deterred.
The poor thing is beyond help.
A dead bird in the middle of that circle.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Dude, the goat's gone.
Hello? Is anyone home? He's not answering.
Alright, I guess let's just go on in. What's the worst that could happen?
Good morning, men. Thank you for braving the weather.
Aye, miss. A little rain is no bother. So, may we start?
Yes, we've not a moment to waste. And so, the excavation of Hobbs Barrow began. Horace and his men learnt quickly and went about their work with care. We toiled for hours, rolling away great stones, removing mortar and masonry put in place by Father, Mr. Bryden and Mr. Shoulder. They had gone to great lengths to seal the barrow. I should have realised their efforts were not only to keep us out, but also to keep something contained within. Eventually, our careful application of pick, trowel and shovel gave way to open space. A stagnant, cadaverous odour was let forth.
Oh.
The seal was broken. I couldn't believe my eyes. Splendid work, all of you.
Step inside, miss. We'll be right behind you.
Bullshit.
Thank you, Horace. I can't wait a moment longer.
Ah, shit. Ah, hell. Oh, yeah, she's just gonna go right in there. Ah, you fool. You fool.
Flowers? I can't get my head around this. How could they possibly grow here? Horace, come see this.
Yeah, they're gonna seal that.
Horace?
Oh, buddy. They sure are, Mahoy Manoy.
Try as I might, these flowers are steadfastly rooted.
Alright, let's cut some off. I got a knife on me, right? Yes, I do.
Let's see if I can cut them away.
Took some doing, but we got it. Oh.
Incredible. Something has been boarded up here. A burial urn, perhaps, though there's no sign of ashes. An unremarkable find. A burial. An fairly standard Bronze Age pottery. Smashed to high heaven, I'm afraid. Not worth making a note of. Chaps? I've been abandoned.
Well, honestly, I thought they were going to board me up, so...
Horace and company have departed, it would seem. I must carry on alone.
Okay. It's just us. Let's do this. Thought it moved itself, but I think that's just, like, the game being limited.
Iron stakes have been driven through the boards, holding them firmly in place.
Oh, you
I
gotta
feel uneasy about what might lie beneath, but what choice do I have?
You're kidding me. Iron stakes? Do I have... Probably have some tools in the box or something. Or I could just use a chisel, whatever. Alright, let's
Horace
try...
and company, I must carry on alone.
Okay.
Iron stakes at each end are keeping the boards in place. I can't remove the stakes with my bare hands. I'll need to pry them out with something.
Don't we have a tool in the box we can use? Pry them out with what, my trowel? No. You're shitting me, that worked?
A passage! Father, I'm coming.
Buddy. Uh-oh.
Curses. Am I out of paraffin? Thank goodness.
Phew. Oh man. And this lantern isn't staying.
My lantern went out, for good this time.
Ah, crap.
I had no choice but to venture forth into the darkness.
How are you gonna do that? You can't see anything.
With each step, the passage narrowed in every conceivable way, until I was on hand and knee, crawling through thick clumps of vegetation. The odour of that dank soil was somehow unnatural.
Hey, you don't say. Why didn't you just go back out to your tools and grab some, like, stuff? Surely you have light, paraffin, oil, everything.
I crawled for an age, until I emerged in a cavern that seemed lit by the very earth itself.
Okay. Feel that love. Thank you, Bradley.
What is this place? It's as solid as it looks.
Alright, how are we gonna get in here? Chisel our way through?
Well, I could, but I don't have a year to chip through this door.
Or you got a better idea, Thomasina? I'm all ears.
I can't see how that...
Oh, that was a dumb idea. Wait,
This stone panel seems somewhat loose.
time for my blood? Oh god. Yeah, it might be.
Perhaps I can chip away at the edge of the stonework here. Well, the chisel broke, but what have we here? 3 niches have been carved into the stone.
Yeah, I see what's happening here. I think. You know what, let's just arrange them however. I'm not sure how these are supposed to go. Unless we look at Daddy's journal. Epsilon. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
That doesn't fit there.
Alright, you know what? We're just gonna, like, keep mixing and matching until we get it right. Ah, there it goes.
A click? incredible.
Huh. Okay, let's take another look at the journal. What are they trying to get me to do? IAWABPACAZ. Yeah, I think that's what they want me to do. They want me to, like, put in the order of, like, this shit, I think. Alright, let's write this down, because I'm probably not going to be able to remember every single letter. In the correct sequence. Or I guess we could just take a picture of this shit. Yeah, what the hell. Yeah, that works too. Fuck it. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, this is actually much easier than writing it down. Especially since I don't really have a pencil nearby. A. B.
Oh my. The light.
Ah, crap. Cool.
Curses. Goodness me. There's nothing Bronze Age about this. Roman? Ancient Greek? No, this is something else. A simple pot made of clay. It's small enough to carry with me.
Sure, let's take a pot. What's the harm in having a pot?
The tiles are broken here, exposing the soil beneath. The soil feels as hard as rock despite this damp environment. This one has shattered to pieces. This one has...
Alright, I thought we were going to do something with that, but I guess not.
Try as I might, it will not open. There's a small hole in the front of the box. A lock, perhaps. A beautifully ornate pot. This is the only one with a lid. It's sealed tight. There's something rattling round inside.
I don't know, man. What if we just, like, push it over or something?
A simple pot.
A pot made of clay.
It's sealed tight. There's something rattling round inside.
Alright. There's, like, water over here, so I guess let's take some of that. Yeah.
I've collected some water in the pot.
Yeah. Now we're acting smart.
There is nothing there to water.
What are you talking about? You said the soil was just like...
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Ice cold.
Woo!
There's nothing inside these.
Alright, what if I just, like, pry this open with my knife?
The seal is too tight. I can't get the knife in anywhere.
Just break the damn pot, girl. I don't know.
Some situations do call for brute force.
Damn right.
There's something here, made of wood.
That's how she does it, huh? Huh. You know, I didn't think that's how she was going to break that pot. Wait, does this crank handle go in this box?
It fits in the hole. Let's see if I can turn it. My word. The box is full of seeds? They glow in a most unnatural manner. Yet I feel compelled to take some.
Please do. We've come this far, and we're not getting out anyway, so you might as well just hang dong. Throw 'em in. Let's see what happens.
The soil is too compact. I can't plant the seeds in soil like this.
That's why I wanted to pour water on it, you big dumbass. You said no.
There is nothing.
Okay. We have to dig it up, don't we? Trawl is really coming in use.
I've broken up the soil. It's loose now.
Okay. We tilled the soil. Look at me farming.
There we are.
Yeah.
Am I dreaming?
Whoa.
The wheat is firmly rooted. I can't pull it out. The figure is holding a whip.
I wonder what the deal with that is all about. Oh.
It fits. These are all empty. Empty. There's nothing in.
Yeah, I might have to do something with the roots. You might be right, Paige.
These roots are strong and tight.
Getting a lot of use out of my trawl and my knife.
I've removed a portion of the root. I'll keep it.
I'll keep it. And then I'll quickly discard it in this pot over here.
I'm almost onto something there.
No good, huh? Alright.
No. That's a... I'm not...
What if we put it on, like...
I do not wish to...
No. Ah, there it is. We put it on the crank.
It's a little crude, but I believe I've fashioned a whip.
Alright.
It fits.
I fashioned a whip from vines and a crank handle. Daddy big brain Keever cakes. On the job.
Whatever was once placed here is long gone. Empty. Empty. Goodness me.
Jesus Christ!
Herbert? It's Herbert! What madness is this? What on earth are you doing down here, you silly cat? Did you follow me? It looks absolutely starving.
Sorry, kitty. I'll be back for you, poor kitty. Ugh. Seems like there's quite a bit of puzzling left in this. It's okay. I tell you what, guys. Why don't we put a pin in this for right now? Hope that everyone's had fun with the excavation of Hobbs Barrow today. I appreciate everyone coming here and hanging out, and I hope you had a good time with this. We're deep in Hobbs Barrow now. I don't know how much there is left to do in Hobbs Barrow. But I think Thomasina's in a lot of trouble. Godspeed, Thomasina. She's trapped. The only way through is to just sally forth and plow through it all. You're welcome, Mahoy Manoy. Well, I'll see everyone again soon. Have a good day, guys. Have a great afternoon. I'll be back with you later. Bye, guys.